Alchemical Records Newsletter, January 12th, 2023. Still Crystalizing by Daniel Warrenhill. Are you experiencing those New Year vibes? Rolling over into the New Year has always been a really special time for me. My parents buy presents for us kids and the grandkids around New Year's. It's our family version of Christmas. This year, my youngest child received a crystal growing kit, which she is incredibly excited to experiment with together. Crystals can grow when the right chemicals are introduced to one another, though the rate and size of growth can vary depending on environmental circumstances such as temperature, the amount of available light, and pressure. Now, I haven't grown crystals since the fourth grade, but the kit we have provides a booklet with information about different types of crystals and a video to watch to show how to conduct the experiments. It suggests that whether you are the most experienced or least experienced scientist, recording data about the environment and circumstances that the experiment is conducted in is one of the most important parts of measuring the results. All year long, Alchemical Records is measuring and recording data or keeping record. That's one of the important aspects of our company name. Our records just happen to be multimedia records stored and viewed online for the present. On that note, I have some exciting news and data to share with you, but first I would like to share a record of one of our contributors, Emma Page, who was kind enough to document her experience since joining the Alchemical team around May 2022. When I joined Alchemical in March, I was a college senior searching for writing gigs that were actually worth my while as graduation came creeping closer. Music journalism is something I figured out I wanted to do when I began my journalism degree, even though it wasn't the traditional political reporting route that my classmates were chasing. After applying to listing after listing, I didn't get very far. I either was ghosted or rejected because I had little professional experience. I was lost as to how I should try to kickstart my career. I almost gave up until I met Mara Marcelino, our social media coordinator, while volunteering for Reverb at Billie Eilish's DC show. Halfway through the night, we discovered that she was one of my roommate's high school best friends. Small world. And she mentioned that Alchemical was searching for writers, and the rest is history. I'm really grateful for that night because now I have spent most of the year combining what I love: music, storytelling, and meeting new people. I get to discover a plethora of awesome music from people in my own community. I've lived in Baltimore my whole life. While also meeting them and learning their stories, I met so many great people at events like the DC Music Summit and gained the confidence within myself I needed to pursue this path. It feels really nice to know that our readers care about what I have to say, something I am only beginning to get used to. I also appreciate that Alchemical has allowed me to write about topics that are particularly important to me, such as Pride and World Listening Day. Coming up with questions and the process of interviewing artists is one of my favorite parts about what I do, and chatting with someone I am a huge fan of never gets old. Since joining, I have graduated and am adjusting to post-grad life that can definitely be difficult sometimes, but Alchemical has made me feel my time feel worthwhile. I am so excited for what this next year has in store for me and us as a publication. After experiencing this year, I know we're only going to continue expanding. Thank you to everyone who has ever read anything of mine and all the amazing musicians and industry professionals I have met/worked with this year, as well as my friends at Alchemical for welcoming me with open arms. Emma Page. Wherever you are in the world, the DMV music scene has fostered the environment that is forming the crystal that is Alchemical Records. And in turn, Alchemical Records has fostered the environment that has brought so many amazing writers and creative collaborators together. The Alchemical Records team has, over the last 5 years, provided content for thousands of artists from all over the world, amplifying the resonating frequencies of our hometown region of Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. Please subscribe to our printed zines so this work continues, and thank you for your support of Alchemical Records and the artists we have the pleasure of sharing with you. Though we have been delayed, we are currently expecting issue number 1 to hit the shelves and your mailboxes in February, and we'll continue to keep you updated along the way. As we reach the end of the annual Whammy Award nominations, we'd like to thank you for the nomination again this year, and we'll share how you can vote for us and other artists and organizations you are passionate about. Meanwhile, submissions are still open through January 15th, 2023, so if you know a talented DMV artist that requires a nomination, then you better step on it. What are your goals for the year? How can we help? Next week, I'll tell you about what a fresh start in 2023 means to me personally. Thanks for reading. Daniel.